Welcome to the channel, guys. So a big question people are having is what is happening here in New Jersey. So in today's video, we're going to talk about the top issues and things that are happening in New Jersey in 2024.
So either you're looking to move to the States, you've just moved here, or you've been living your whole life. Regardless, we're going to break down the 5 things you need to know about. And most importantly, the last point, I think, is one of the most important ones, since it might even be affecting the future market and the future state. So definitely stay tuned if you want to hear our opinion on that one. And guys, really quickly, don't forget, we are licensed real estate agents in the state of New Jersey. I'm Luca, that was Laura. If you're looking to buy, sell, or any real estate related things, make sure to give us a call, text, or email. Our number is going to be below. Make sure to reach out. Let's get back to the video.
So before we get to our first point, yes, we are aware, we see the comments. You know, New Jersey is old. It's one of the 13 original colonies, and we get it. The houses are old, but if you live here, you're gonna see that there's so many new developments going on, especially if you live in that northern area, central area. Most of the towns, you're gonna see that it's being redeveloped completely.
And we can see this immensely in that Jersey City area, in that Hudson County area, because we've been getting so much developments. There's something called the West Side. They're pretty much redeveloping that west side of Jersey City, right off the Hackensack River.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be over 400 mixed-use units, over 10,000 square feet of commercial space. They're gonna do a park, fitness, and over 4,000 possible new residential units to be able to buy or rent in the future. They also have in Jersey City something called the Journal Square, and they're redeveloping all that downtown area. They have a Lowe's theater. They're gonna make it a huge unit, over 1,000 units there. They have also a lot of big skyscrapers going up that we haven't been seeing this kind of things in the past.
We might be New York soon.
And that's why it's considered the 6th borough of New York City, because you're getting that feel. And that area has another development as well, which is called the One Journal Square, which is gonna be in the Journal Square, and it's gonna be over 1,000 units. And imagine, this is a state, like Laura said, is considered old. A lot of people are hating on it, but in reality, in these areas, we're getting so many new developments going up.
So Jersey City is gonna be the 2nd largest city, and the first one's actually gonna be Newark. And Newark's actually changing a lot. It's gonna be a little bit more south in Essex County, and it's also being redeveloped.
There's so many things happening in Newark that is very surprising. They're having developments that have 2,000 units. Towers are being built, multiple ones that are over 1,000. And this city is literally changing like in front of our eyes. There's a lot of parts of Newark that you would have never thought to even move in there. And Laura was telling me they have Whole Foods in those parts of Newark, and you know,
have the Whole Foods, the Starbucks,
right,
near the Prudential Center. They have a lot of redevelopment is going on there, and you know what happens when you see Whole Foods.
Right, and what I'm loving also in Newark, they're also doing a lot of affordable housing. They have a project that has going to be over 600 units for affordable housing. They're also building a bridge that's going to connect the downtown into Ironbound, which is another neighborhood. $110 million project. And a huge one that's recent is the Lionsgate Studio. It's going to hopefully open up there in Newark. Over 150,000, I think, $150 million in the project. If I said thousands before, it's millions, okay? We're talking about 100 millions of dollars going into Newark. And it's something that has been not only bringing up the economy, but bringing a lot more people into these cities, bringing up the actual economy of those cities, which is a little controversial. You know, a lot of local residents might not be liking those things because prices are going up a lot.
For sure.
And Newark is a city that's been pushing a lot of those new constructions and a lot of these developments. So, you know, it's really going to depend on how you view those projects. But in our opinion, we love seeing people come into Jersey. We love seeing this state becoming a lot better than it was before. And we're seeing it literally right in front of our eyes.
And the next one is going to be our hometown, Elizabeth, New Jersey, which is going more south to Union County. And we've actually seen, we've gotten the opportunity to see how it's being redeveloped super fast. It's very unrecognizable.
Yeah.
Okay, you can tell with the traffic that a lot of people are moving in here for that reason.
And we're really seeing these things as kind of in those downtown areas. There's so many new constructions of condo buildings. In Elizabeth, we're seeing a lot of like condo constructions near the train station, since we have 2 train stations here.
A lot of multifamilies going on, new constructions.
Right, and that's something that's very different, that there's actually a lot of multifamily communities in Elizabeth now. which other towns are seeing those things, but usually with condos or townhouses. And here we have the opportunity to even invest in real estate if you want, in a community. And one of the communities is actually by the harbor. And there's actually, those are townhouses, but what I really wanted to highlight in that area is that they're already approval, they're working on getting a ferry, okay? Once you get that ferry to Elizabeth, prices are gonna skyrocket even more.
Even more, because they're already skyrocketing.
They're already skyrocketing, and that ferry is gonna get you into Manhattan within 15 to 20 minutes, unheard of, okay? And you're seeing that these parts of central and northern Jersey are redeveloped.
Right, and it's not just Elizabeth, guys, like we mentioned. You're also seeing that in smaller towns like Rahway. You can see that the downtown is completely developed. A lot of people that have their businesses there, they're not gonna let that go just because it's bringing, these new developments are bringing new businesses.
Right.
And the prices are going up. But you're also seeing this in Union, you're also seeing this in Cranford. You're seeing this in many, many places, and maybe even outside of Union County. So the state of New Jersey, it seems like we're completely redeveloped.
Guys, to get to our next point is gonna be that New Jersey is the #1 wealthiest states in America. Believe it or not, we are ranked up there, and we've been being ranked in the top 5 for quite some time now. But instead of talking about it, I'm actually gonna show you on the maps. Let's get to it. And hopping onto a map like we always do, we're gonna show you a little bit more of why kind of New Jersey is the #1 wealthiest state based on the numbers. So kind of zooming in here, we're seeing that the median average income in New Jersey is over 100,000. And many parts of New Jersey, it's hitting way over the 200,000 mark. And when we zoom into the actual property value increase, we're seeing something very interesting here. A big reason this is happening is due to a lot of New Yorkers going into Jersey, into the northern Jersey, into central Jersey, even down into Middlesex County. And we're also seeing a lot of North Jersey people going down to Middlesex as well. And this is a big reason why so much property has been going up in value in these areas. And it's very clear here in the map that a lot of the reason is due to New York, because we're seeing obviously they have a big decrease, 4.5% the past year. In the surrounding parts like the Queens, Bronx, also not much of an increase, and so many people are going to these northern areas. And this has been one of the major reasons property values and cost of living has been going up so much in these parts of northern Jersey and throughout the whole state of New Jersey practically. And so you can have some reference. Going down to Jersey City, like we spoke earlier in the video, average income for a downtown area is going to be 175,000, even up to 200,000 in certain parts of the downtown. Going into Hoboken, around the same numbers, and right across the Hudson River, income is almost the same in these areas due to a lot of New Yorkers going into these more desirable Jersey northern areas to still be near the city, but still have the luxuries of the affordable living. But like you can see throughout the most state of New Jersey, it's a lot more red, and it's going to be going up a lot more in the next few years.
And for all my soccer fans, we all know that, you know, the United States is hosting the FIFA World Cup in 2026, and New Jersey is going to be one of them. We're going to be at the MetLife Stadium, which is building like 7 buildings around the MetLife.
Right.
And of course, they're going to be putting a lot of money in redeveloping like new seating. They're gonna change the aesthetics, the infrastructure, and also they're gonna be, you know, ramping up on security, which, if we all know, we don't want to have another Colombia versus Argentina situation. Don't come at me, I'm Colombian.
So we're good. But and then the cool thing is that, you know, when these big events happening, we get a lot more eyes in Jersey, okay? There's gonna be over 1 billion people looking at that match, meaning there's gonna be such a big recognition for Jersey. And to even add on to what Laura's saying, they're making even a new transit line. It's gonna call it Transit Way.
Is it just for this?
It's just for MetLife. So it's gonna be for the match, but obviously after the match, it's gonna be still around. So a lot of residents gonna benefit from that. And they're gonna put a lot of money in buses and train stations, and it's gonna bring so many job opportunities. They're already expecting it's gonna bring $2 billion of revenue to the state, over 14,000 jobs opportunities. And this is gonna be probably the biggest event East Rutherford has ever thrown. And we're seeing that Jersey, even though we get the massive amount of haters, is becoming such a state that is a lot of eyes on it, a lot of eyes. And I think it's these redevelopment, these big events is going to change the state forever.
And to get to our next point, when people think about New Jersey, you know, you think about northern New Jersey, you're going to think about the big city, the cities like Jersey City, and you know, being the armpit of the United States. But New Jersey is very, very diverse when it comes to its landscape, right? So you will have the city in the northern areas, but we do have miles and miles of shorelines and a lot of beach towns, which, you know, a lot of people do invest in those beach towns for Airbnbs. They're practically booked all summer, right? Especially during the 4th. A lot of events.
I feel like from the beach towns, we go into center Jersey, where we're at right now. It's actually in Union, New Jersey. And you get this mixture of kind of the city and also a little bit more suburban.
Suburban, yeah.
Because right now we're in the downtown of that area, and it's very different than maybe going to Jersey City, but you're still gonna get a little bit of like those nice restaurants, a quick cocktail. Not much of a nightlife here, but you can definitely find it in the nearby cities.
Right.
But then we go into kind of the west part of Jersey.
Yeah, you're gonna find a lot of nature there, right? So there's a lot of reservations. It's very rural, you know, so if you want to get away from the city and you like doing that, those type of activities, maybe hiking, New Jersey has that as well.
And since also one more thing, we'll talk about that area, we are a 4-season state. So we have different activities going to the west part of New Jersey. We have snowboarding, we have skiing, a lot of those activities as well, which makes it, in my opinion, unique for those developments, new things coming to Jersey, because depending on what part of Jersey is what development you want to do. Like there's a lot of people going down the shore doing Airbnb business, making new construction Airbnb businesses, multifamilies in some areas. And then you go to the northern part and it's just bigger skyscrapers like in Jersey City. Very different depending on the investment in Jersey.
Obviously not skyscrapers like New York, but then we also have farms, guys. We have farms in New Jersey, so there's a lot of farmland here as well. And you're gonna find that like maybe going a little bit more south. It's very diverse, as you can see, and it's not really the biggest state, so you can get from northern New Jersey to South New Jersey in like 2 hours? So just to show you guys really quickly, we are in the Union downtown, and when we said we are having a lot of development, this is the perfect example. As you can see, within the same street, we have, you know, the old version of the downtown. Look at the shops. They're not ugly, but they're not also modern. And as you see here, the new commercial space that the luxury apartments are bringing in, it's way modern. It's giving a new feel to the town. And guys, this is not just happening in Union. This is happening mostly in all of northern New Jersey, central New Jersey, and even down the shore as well. So to get to our last point, and we think it's the most important one in our opinion, is of course the housing crisis here in New Jersey. The affordability is not that great. That's why we are one of the most expensive, actually we are the most expensive state. So you can only imagine the affordability. And we also have a housing crisis, which is the lack of inventory that we have right now.
And this has been kind of becoming worse in the past few years, especially after the pandemic. And that's a big reason why prices have skyrocketing so much in the past few years, because since it's such a low inventory and such high demand, people are not able to keep up with the market, even with the higher interest rate. We're seeing a lot of properties even selling a lot faster than when there was more inventory. And I think, you know, within the next few months, apparently the rates are going to go down. That's going to bring a lot more buyers to the market, and even maybe pushing more of those prices, you know? I think right now we're in a really weird situation, definitely because of the elections, and a lot of people are waiting, a lot of sellers are hesitant, but once the rates come down, that actually might help even bring the market a little better, because now sellers might have a little bit of an extra push to sell now, since that's been a lot of big reasons people haven't been selling either. Low inventory right now. A lot of people from New York have been coming to a lot of these northern central areas, pretty much pushing values up. So, you know, we get this question asked a lot. How's the real estate market doing? How's it doing? What's going to happen? And it's going to depend what you're trying to do, buy, sell, and invest. And at the end of the day, you really have to see if it's going to make sense for you. But we're seeing that if the rates come down, prices are definitely going to shoot up a lot in these areas. because certain parts of New Jersey has its own little private market over the whole state. And guys, there you have it. That's pretty much what's happening in New Jersey. Big changes in the next coming years. A lot of things are gonna happen with real estate. A lot of things are gonna happen within the state itself. So if you're looking to relocate here, we're gonna link a video up here with one of the best towns, suburbs in New Jersey. Make sure to check it out. We'll see you guys next time.